Hey everyone, this is Wild and Woolly Gaming coming at you about a week after my first car review for the Hyundai Elantra Sport. Some people might ask, hey, why are you doing this video so soon? There's a very important reason. The first reason is really because I just reached the end of my break-in period, as described by the owner's manual. It's about a 600-mile break-in period. I'm just at the end of that now, so I'll be running a few tests, performance-related tests, that other people have not done yet. Also, I've been requested to do this video, kind of elaborate on some of the things I'd missed on the first video, like some things like sound system quality and other things like that. Some things I'll be touching on in this video, like I said, I have a list here. I'll be touching on fuel efficiency. In the first video, my fuel efficiency was pretty much hot garbage. This one, it's actually gone up pretty significantly, so I'll go over that. Go over sport mode. I did not mention that really in the first video, so I'll do that one here. Again, I'll be doing a 0 to 60 test. I think that's a first for the Elantra Sport. No one else has done that. It's not, no websites have published 0 to 60s, definitive ones. No videos have published any. I'll be going over like the proximity key, the front brakes, and some quirks I've really experienced with driving. Also some of the interior features like navigation, Blue Link, again, sound quality, and a really cool but like unknown system called Clarify. I'll be mentioning that about the sound system. It's actually a really cool feature, and it actually makes the sound way better than it probably should be. So stay tuned. I will be moving out in just a second, and I will be putting premium gas in my car so I can get the best efficiency possible. I've been running on regular unleaded 87 octane gas, and I've been getting great fuel efficiency with that, but premium gas should add about another 10 horsepower, and we'll really be able to see this thing fly and really perform. So, hope you guys stick around for the next few minutes so we can really test this baby out. Anyways, you guys asked for a kind of a more comprehensive review to kind of get this thing going, and more just driving footage. So instead of just me talking, you looking at me talking, you can look at the road while I drive and kind of get like a decent enough feel for this. So what was I going to go over? One thing, fuel efficiency. Wow, this woman is way breaking the speed limit. So I was going to go over fuel efficiency. This thing, when I initially reported my fuel efficiency, was probably around 25.5 miles per gallon. It was trash. It was awful, terrible, not good. By the time I had actually gotten done with my second full tank of gas on 87 unleaded gas, I was reaching around 28.5, a little bit more actually, miles per gallon, and I was getting upwards of 33 or 34 miles per gallon on trips. So highway and city combined, and that's with regular driving. So fuel efficiency is not something you really should be worrying about too much with this car. If you're really looking at fuel efficiency as being a main sticking point with this vehicle, I would definitely maybe look at a Civic instead, but I don't really think fuel efficiency should be all that big of a deal. Secondly, another thing I wanted to go over that I just hadn't gone over really all too much, the larger front disc brakes. They're actually really nice. They're better than the regular Elantra, so you're gonna get a little bit more braking power out of this thing than the regular Elantra. You might not be able to feel it too much, but that's probably because you're going to be going faster in this, so I really can't blame you. I'm just going to talk about, I guess, some experiences now that I had with this car thus far. Some quirks, some things I kind of don't like so much, but really some other things I do like. The first thing is, how this car was in the snow. As you can see, there's some snow on the ground, and that all fell yesterday. I had to go to work yesterday in the middle of the storm, and it was really nice. I get it, a lot of how a car reacts in the snow comes from the tires, and a lot can be said about the tires that they put on this thing stock. They're really pretty decent. I've not really encountered much slippage from them. I didn't really encounter any slippage during the snow and the wet roads yesterday. It was nice. So it's definitely something that I have to congratulate Hyundai on. It was a really solid ride in the snow. Why is this person partly? Why do people do that? Move farther over to the left. So it was a really nice car to deal with in that weather. Surprisingly, you would think a smaller, lighter car would be also good, but this was. Another thing that I kind of noticed, and I don't really know if I like it, it's kind of how this thing deals when you're slowing down. It's pretty bad. So I mean, if you're going, at speed, you're not really going to lose a ton of speed. If you're going, let's say 30, 40, 50 miles per hour, you're not going to lose a ton of speed. But once you hit 20 miles per hour and you take your foot off the gas, this car almost kind of wants to start braking itself. I don't know what the reasoning for this is, but it almost kind of feels like a mechanical, some sort of a mechanical force kind of stopping it. Maybe it's because I'm only a little bit over 600 miles into my car. Maybe, it has to be kind of broken in a little bit more, but it just kind of feels strange. I don't really get the reasoning behind it, but that's just how it is. But a few things I had not really touched on were some of the interior features, mostly when it comes to the sound system. I critiqued it without giving much of an explanation. So, the sound system, basically, the more I've listened to it, the better it sounds. And the salesman at the dealer had kind of mentioned something like that. He had mentioned this thing called the Clarify system. And from my explanation that I had gotten when I had done some research on it, it's basically when you're getting data into your car in the form of music, or music in the form of data, I would say. Most of the time it's compressed, especially satellite radio. It tends to be compressed. It's very clear, but very compressed. And so you're not really getting that dynamic range of sounds that you otherwise would be getting with, let's say, a CD, or what the artist had originally intended their music to sound like. You're just not going to get the full breadth of that. And you're still getting a really good sound, but you're not really, but what the Clarify system is it's a system that works around an algorithm that kind of predicts how the music will be. And what I mean by that is, let's say if everything it kind of sounds flat, a certain song, it'll say, we need more bass at this point, we need more treble, we need whatever, and it kind of works around that, like an algorithm. Like I said, it works on an algorithm. And what this does is it really textures the music. It makes it sound very good. So by texturing the music, you're getting, like a lot of other systems, they might just kind of project a kind of flat sounding song or talk show or whatever, but you'll really start to be able to pick out the nuances. You'll be able to pick out the kind of the in-depth details of each song, kind of like you would with a CD player. It's really nice. So I mean, I guess that's that. Anyways, well, another thing that I kind of wanted to touch on was Blue Link. I never really went over that in the other video. I believe it's just a premium feature of the vehicle, so that's why I hadn't really gone over it. Now, what Blue Link basically is, it's their version of OnStar, and you can get an app, and basically you can kind of control your car from your app. So let's say if you lock somehow both pairs of keys in your car, you can unlock your car from your phone. You can start your car from your phone. You can lock your car. You can stop your car. You can put horns and lights on. You can really do a lot of things from your phone. The only weird thing about it, though, and it has some pros and cons, it's that it takes some time. So what I mean by that is you're gonna be you'll put in that you want your car started, let's say at 12:30. Your car won't start until about 2 minutes later, about a minute or two later. I think it got a little bit faster since I got my car, because I did notice that they updated the app, so maybe they updated the systems as well. But it takes about a minute or two to really do anything, and the reason for that is because it goes through Hyundai. It goes through their BlueLink servers. It's not like a direct car starter that like a lot of people might have in their keychain. This is something that you have to use the internet for, and it's strange. I think it's nice because if your car is really far away from you, you want to start it up, like let's say if you're in the middle of a mall and your car's about a half mile away, a regular car starter will not be able to do that, but BlueLink will allow you to do so. It also has a stop feature. Don't get me, don't take my word for gospel here, but the way the stop feature looked is that you can kind of stop your car, I think when the doors are locked, if it's not moving. I wouldn't imagine that they would allow you to do it while it's moving, just because that could be very dangerous, but you can do it while the car is stopped. So I guess maybe if you can get to someone quick enough, you might be able to stop your car from being stolen. So I guess there's that, but it's got a whole host of features, and it's really cool. The premium comes with a 90-day free trial, so I might actually take it up, and buy it for the rest of the year. It's only $80 for an entire year, so it's a really cool service, and I kind of find myself using it every day in the winter at least, just because you want your car to be kind of warmer, especially a turbo charged car. You want it to be warmer than not. So it's something that I'm probably going to buy. So hold on, guys. Holy cow. Here we go. Just one final thing, because I did say I want to go over sport mode a little bit. I felt like sport mode was kind of one of the cooler things for me. I guess it's kind of a more popular sort of feature in a lot of modern sports or performance cars. I'm kind of new to it because my old car was a 2004 Hyundai Impala, so they didn't, 2004 Chevy Impala, so they didn't really have that in cars back then, and if they did, they weren't really widespread like they are now. So basically what sport mode is, and you probably saw it on the thing before, you just kind of press this and you'll see it says sport. So what that does is, if you look at this, let's see if I can zoom out here. So I'm kind of putting a little bit of pressure on it, but not a ton. So let's take it off of sport mode. And I'm putting the same amount of pressure on, and it's moving significantly more. So basically what it does is it tightens up the steering significantly, just the steering wheel really. And again, it keeps the RPM higher for longer. So it kind of uses up more gas. You're not really gonna see necessarily too much performance boost. It's in terms of 0 to 60s or anything fun that you might want to do, it's not really going to do that too much, but it does definitely have a more sporty feel. It's not like a GTI even where it stiffens the suspension. It just kind of feels better. So it's nothing really major. Another thing I was going to go over was the navigation, but it's actually so good that it tells you the exact road you're on without you even asking it to. So I don't want to give out where I live, so that's kind of a no-no for right now. Another thing, I guess the final thing I would kind of go over, or one of the final things, is the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is actually very easy to set up, and you can use, if you don't get the premium package, which has the navigation, you can always use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and you can connect your navigation through that, I believe. Bluetooth is super simple to set up, and you don't even have to really connect your phone. It automatically connects once you had connected it for the first time. At least it does so for mine. So just put your Bluetooth on, and it should just work pretty passively like that. As far as the sound quality is concerned, I think it's actually improved. It might be partially because of the Clarify system, might be because I'm getting used to it more, but you know, it's definitely something good. I think it really pulls out the bass much better than it does the higher sort of notes and the higher sort of sounds for whatever reason. So if you like hip hop, some rap, and you know, kind of related genres, or some really bass heavy music, it's very good. You know, it's been sounding a lot better for a lot of rock music too, but I feel like this is kind of very, very good for bassy music. So if that's really what you're into, you know, I would definitely recommend it. So here's the power plant of the 2017 Elantra Sport. It's pretty small. It's stuffed into a compact engine compartment, as one would expect. It's only 1.6 liters, but it is pushing out 201 horsepower. As you can hear, it's pretty loud. For whatever reason, you know, my 3.8 liter engine in my old Impala 3800 engine did not even sound this loud. I couldn't tell you why. I'm not really all too knowledgeable on that, but it is kind of loud. A lot of undue engine sounds. I don't know why again, but you know, this is kind of the engine compartment. It's just when you do want to go pick up the car, you're kind of more familiar with how this looks. Either way, thanks for watching my video. If you have any sort of questions, comments, concerns, or really you want to see anything in a further video when I reach 1,000 miles, I might do one there. Just call me up, or not call me up, no, comment on the video, and you know, I'll see what I can do. That's kind of why I did this video, because people commented on my old one. So, hope you guys liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you really liked it, and I'll try to continue posting content. And if you know, if I don't really do much more on this, I'll be posting some more video game content. Thanks, dudes. Have a great day.